नामत व नसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम अम्मा बाद फ़ाऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। I describe you poetry उस्ताद बुखारी के मारे हले आव्या के पूरे हले आव्या के मारे हले आव्या के पूरे हले आव्या खबर ही कान पई पांजा केड़ा हुआ परावा केड़ा हुआ। To the my lectures, first of all सब मेरे दोस्तों को, पूरे आलम इस्लाम को, तमाम जितने मेरे व्यूअर्स हैं सुनने वाले सबको रमज़ान शरीफ मुबारक हो जाए और रमज़ान शरीफ में रोज़े रखें, इबादत करें और स्टे यू लाइफ स्टे यू होम। मेरे लेक्चर्स सुनें, इल्म से सरफराज होंगे आप। और आप मेरे चैनल्स को लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करना नहीं भूलना आपने, बेल आइकॉन को लाजमी प्रेस करना है बटन को। टू द माई लेक्चर CRPC Criminal Procedure Code Section 426 he say suspensions of sentence pending appeal release of the appellant on bail. He say pending any appeal of convicted person, the appellate court may, for the reason of the recorded by him in writing, order the executions of the sentence of the order appealed against the suspending, and also if he is in the confinement that release on the bail on the bond. One is saying an appellate court shall accept where it is opinion that the delay in the decisions of the appeal has been acquiesced by any or omissions of the appellate of any person acting on the behalf order to convicted persons released from the bail who has been satisfied and the sentence. A says to improvements for a period to exceeding 3 years and whose appeal has not been decided within a period of 6 months of his convictions. B says to improvements for a period existing 3 years but not exceeding 7 years and whose appeal has not been decided within a period of 1 year of the convictions or the improvements for life improvement existing since 7 years and whose appeal has been not be decided within a period of 2 years of the convictions, provided that the provisions of the forgetting photography shall not apply to a previously convicted offenders for offender punishable within a death improvements for life or to a person's or in the opinions of the appellate court. Appellate court has a harder dispute of dangerous criminal or in the accused of the terrorism punishable with the death of the imprisonments for the life. The power conferred of the section of the appellate court may be exerted of the high court of any appeal convicted person of the court of subordinate court 32. There are two essays. Section to the provision of section 382 A. When any person order, then a person accused of non-bailable offence sentence imprisonment by a court or an appeal that the form of the sentence of the court may be if the convicted persons satisfy the court that the intents of the persons and appeal order to release on the bail for a period of sufficiency in the opinion of the court to enable him to present appeal and obtain order of the appellate court under the subsection 1, and the sentence improvements they shall as long as they released on the deemed to the suspended to be says where a high court as a satisfied convicted to the persons has been granted a special leave to appeal to the Supreme Court against any sentence it has been to maintain it may. So it is so things it ordered then the pending and the appeal. The sentence of the appeal against the suspending and the also and the said person confinement that the release on the bail when the appeal. 3 says when they appeal ultimately sentence improvements or the improvements for life, the time during which is a release shall be executed computing the term which is a he see so sentence. Suspensions of the sentence, suspension of the sentence in the appeal, the medical ground. After that, the suspension of sentence harder, dependent of the dangerous criminal side, and the suspension of sentence power of section 426 crpc were not wider the power of under section 497 crpc. The sentence suspending of the inshallah next lectures I will come. Thanks.